So there's some times that we'll turn on the lights and siren, okay? And because we want to get to you as fast as possible. Because when you call the police, you expect us there like right away. The project is designed to have them meet us and learn to know us. We try to diminish any rumors or any ideas that they might have in a negative way.
Police-community relations are suffering in America.
It's erupting in violence, clashes. This protester carried away by police in riot gear.
Send that killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as...
This is the Chicago Police Department. You must disperse to the west.
Questionable shootings combined with racial and immigration tensions have given birth to the Abolish ICE movement and Black Lives Matter. With major news networks covering riots with rapt attention, minority communities are getting a clear message.
You better fight they asses. Fight them. Do you hear me?
Yes.
The police are the enemy. That message is the enemy of Code 3, a Virginia-based organization that was started by police officers devoted to showing Americans who police actually are, not how they're shown on TV.
Code 3 Association was started in 2015, and it came after the riots in Baltimore and Ferguson, Missouri.
We report from Baltimore, where the governor of Maryland has declared a state of emergency.
They automatically think that all we do is break into houses and arrest people and take people to jail.
They are distrusting. They dislike the police. And I think that's a national problem, but I think a lot of it is based on what we see on television.
The closer you are to white on that spectrum, the better off you are. And the closer to black that you are on that spectrum, the worse off you are.
They'll see on television where we just physically abuse folks. All they see is the bad side. They never see good sides.
To address this problem, Code 3 started in their own backyard with Project Hope at Hutchinson Elementary School in Virginia.
Project Hope is a program that we have here for our students, and we weave in our parents after the students get started with the program, and it's trying to help our students become more comfortable with the police.
We spend our time going to the pool in the summer. You guys like to go to the pool? My kids play baseball.
So one of our first activities we do with the police is just something very non-threatening, such as playing a card game of Uno.
What we find when we're in these communities is that the communities want to have a personal relationship with the officers. They want to know the officers that are in their community. We see it as an investment in our future. We start with kids in Project Hope. We bring in local police officers into the classrooms of Title I schools, and it's done with a soft approach where they're brought in and they'll play board games or have small conversations. They do athletic activities. And they transfer from that where the officers are actually mentors.
I just think that the program is something, when other people hear about it, not very sophisticated. It starts, as I said, with something as simple as playing a game of cards with the police.
Since the program opened 2 years ago, Code 3 say they've seen a marked improvement in the students.
I thought that all policemen were really mean and that they didn't really care about their, other people's family.
The biggest graphic I could give you is that kids brought into Project Hope now ask the counselors when they will be coming back. They enjoy their time with the police officers. They've even brought in the extended families, parents, into Project Hope along with the kids.
Well, since they came, I realized that they were nice guys, and that some of them did have families and they really cared about them.
Driving fast and you know, wrestling with people sometimes, and those kind of things really are not that difficult. It's the emotional part that, for me, has always been the most difficult to deal with when I come across a child or a baby that's been injured because of somebody else.
Project Hope seeks to foster trust between law enforcement and the communities they police, and in doing so, change the way communities view officer-involved shootings.
When it comes to police shootings, I would like to see the community react with patience and understanding, and I believe it's the police department's responsibility to get that videotape or that information out as quickly as possible.
There's two sides to every coin. The public needs to take a step back, take a deep breath, and listen, to both sides.